Hi everyone, I have a few minutes after our knee down event today, and I thought perhaps I can shed a bit of light on limits that we face going around bends. Some of them we can do something about, others we can't. Now on all of our events, all of our machine control events, we try and cover each of these limits one at a time. In this position you can see one of the most basic and fundamental limits we face is the fact that when we lean the bike over to its maximum lean or close to it, our problems become stuff that stick out on the bike, like the foot peg, the gear lever, crankcase. So in the absence of those, we've got a big crash bung on here, and that's to protect all this stuff. But you can see the biggest problem is once you lean this bike over close to like 59-60 degrees, this is going to hit down, and that's even without adding the compression of cornering forces. But it's what happens just after that that causes the biggest issue. So if I was to crank this bike over so that the crash bung is touched or something solid is touched on the bike, immediately after that you can see the problem is that the tire is brought clean off the ground. And of course that essentially means that any grip we did have on the tire is now immediately removed. So a lot of the techniques we try and focus on are techniques that allows us to figure out how far over can we go, is there enough grip to get that far, and normally there is, and how can we save ourselves from going too far and going beyond that lean limit. And again, if I just simulate a foot position here on the peg, if I put my foot in place, if I had my foot positioned on the peg in a way that the side of my foot and essentially my toe slider here was positioned just ahead of the maximum lean angle of the bike, what that would do is it would give me a warning sign. It would give me an indicator to stop going beyond a certain lean angle. All you gotta do is make sure that that foot position is in the right place so that it's going to touch down before the maximum lean angle of the bike. What this shows us is that in actual fact grip is not the biggest problem when it comes to getting a bike round a bend. So grip is not your limit, because in actual fact grip is increasing as cornering forces increase. The problem we have is as cornering forces increase, clearance reduces. And so to summarize this quick little video, the limit to getting a bike round a bend is not really your cornering forces, because they actually help you. Your cornering forces compress everything and push the tires into the ground, which inevitably gives you more grip. The biggest problem you have is clearance. So if you can minimize your clearance problems, you'll have enough grip. And the reason for that is actually displayed back here on my van. There's two pictures, one that simulates a tire leaned over without the presence of cornering forces, and another one that simulates a bike leaned over with cornering forces. And essentially cornering forces is weight that's expanding the contact patch and giving us more grip. So that's just a little short video. It probably won't help you even in the smallest little bit, but it's interesting stuff to think about anyway. Have a good day, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and hopefully we'll see you in the future.